Just
Can
recording
you
this
guys
for
see
fun.
me yet? All right,
No.
there we go.
Hey,
Sharaka. Sharaka.
Dude, you got a little stash going on, dude. I like
Okay.
it, bro.
I can't take it off. It's an effect. Look, because when I put my hand up to it, it goes away.
What the fuck?
But I can't take it off, bro. It's I went to the effects on the Zoom thing, and
You
it's
took
on
the
none.
mustache feature off.
It's on none. So
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with this right now.
that's
It's
wild.
just gonna be a thing.
Damn, that
I'm
sucks.
fucking losing my mind. What?
I know. I was tripping out too.
Fever
'Cause-
dream. The goat just grew a mustache overnight and shit.
Yeah,
Like a
fuck it.
sick ass one.
last time I thought it was some kind of filter.
No,
But
well,
no.
it was. No, I think it was because there is a filter, as part of the
Nah,
settings.
bro, you just got a
I
straight up
was-
fucking
Is a
mustache
I was
now, dude.
staring at
You're a
your
fucking
face at
mustache
my
fuck right now,
screen
dude.
like, is that a mustache or nah?
Watch, I'm
No, it's a
gonna
fucking
choose. Look,
straight
you
looks
can
like
go
a
to choose
pirate,
video
dog.
filter.
It's a good stash, bro. You should probably think about doing it, dude. You do look like a pirate or like a French person, dude.
Yeah, get
Like
big
it'd be that.
Captain Goatington.
Look, like, oh, this one.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
much
no,
kind of close to what it
no.
looks like, essentially.
Well, yeah, but like,
That makes
it's
you
not
look
curvy.
more
It's just
like a
like,
distinguished. Oh my god!
Now you're fucking Zorro with
You're
the
the fucking.
jazz.
It looks like the
No,
neighborhood
no,
watch
no.
guy.
Oh, there you go. There's a
hey,
pirate,
there we
dude.
go.
Yeah, bro. No, you're
like
just
DJ
fucking
at the
normal
rave.
ass guy,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Now go back to the.
Now I'm Harry Potter.
Oh, dude.
Where's the scar?
I got surgery. You know, it's the 21st century, dude. You
You're
can't
like the-
expect me to live with my trauma my whole life.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
but
like
yeah,
Harry
just the
Potter
thing
if
now.
he was from fucking actual like France or some shit, dude. You know?
Whoa.
Like,
Ellie.
Eddie.
Like motherfucking Zelda, we are back with another episode. This is the Podboyz Advanced Podcast, a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming, throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-hosts and best friends.
Eric, what's up?
Vince.
Ups, little shoe rack once again.
What to do, Shirak? How you doing this week?
I'm doing proper. I haven't been doing a whole lot of gaming. I tried to start Ghostwire Tokyo today, but that was a fail. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. But I definitely want to hop on that though. Like I want to keep my console video game playing streak going. And I don't want to lose it. And I feel like this is a nice next game for me too. I like it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Twerk, how you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. Chilling. I'm tired from work, but I'm chilling.
Vance?
Chilling, killing.
Thriving,
Thriving.
surviving?
I just said thriving at the same time you did. I mean, you know.
Someone's playing something.
Cause
Someone's
That's
playing
how
something in
much
the
y'all
background,
thriving?
super loud.
I don't think
I don't know. I think it's people actually talking, unfortunately.
Oh, you think it's people talking?
All right, well.
All right. Well,
all right.
what y'all boys drinking this week?
I have a repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah, because I loved it so much. This Elysian full
Yeah, why don't you
contact
fucking marry it?
IPA. I might. I won't say make it.
Yo,
legal.
make out with it, dude.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give it like
Beso.
25 pegs right now.
Beso.
Like I'm gonna slip my tongue in there.
No, stick your fucking tongue in there, dude.
We'll have to crack it open. We have to do the whole.
Nah, open it with your tongue, bro.
Open
You
it
can't
with your
open
tongue.
it like using the fucking thing. You gotta open it with the tongue.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Gotta build up that dexterity.
I never even.
Well, their
got
relationship
cherry
has not gone that far yet. You know?
Nah, that's fine.
No, I can't even do the cherry stem shit. But not that, like, I tried once and I was like, all right, 10 seconds into it, I was like, this is retarded. I was pretty sure that the person who told me that was just like a trick to get me to do stupid shit, you know, like.
It's not dexterity, bro. You need
Some
strength.
people can actually do
Tie a
it.
Tongue
cherry
strength.
stem, and I was there like, all right, you just want me to see.
I
see me
think
do
some
stupid
people
faces,
can actually do it.
Well, now I know that, but at the time, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
after
no.
that, I was like, all right, it's a no-go for me.
Yeah.
Never tried it again.
Vince, what you got?
I got something weird. Went to the local Hodge spot over there. where we
What you
get the-
also got is a nice haircut, my boy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Man. So do you, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, haircut
Wow.
dudes.
Haircut boys.
Hey,
Just a couple guys with some
Hey,
cuts.
Just a couple
dude.
guys with some
Couple
fades.
guys with some
A
cuts.
couple
Cuts.
faded out foods.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Couple
Gotta
fades
cut-
in
got
two
a couple
different
fades,
ways,
yeah.
man. Yeah. All right. This is from well, it's a collaboration apparently. It is
Ooh.
an IPA.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It is from Belching Beaver. And it is a Deftones collab
What
called
the fuck?
Phantom
Oh,
Bride.
You have a fucking Deftones beer, bro?
That's probably gonna be whack.
Deftones beer. I actually
Whenever a
Low-key.
celebrity makes a beer, it's whack, dude. I'm sorry.
I low-key have already been drinking one. It's fucking fantastic.
It's fucking fantastic.
Okay, that's
I
fair,
take
that's
that with a
fair.
huge grain of
Alright,
salt.
alright. Twerk alert.
I found this beer. Thought it was pretty fucking hilarious. It's Tucked In by Strangers West Coast IPA, and it's literally got some guy just like
Beers, bro.
getting tucked in by some strangers.
But those are not strangers. Those,
Those
are
are
hamburglers.
burglars.
No, they're
Those are-
strangers.
I mean,
Those are
still strangers. Yeah,
burglars.
they're still strangers.
That's a
though.
cool ass fucking design there though.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
and then it says on the top, it says, see, they're not burglars because they only break in to tuck you in.
Oh.
But this
Like
from
it.
Paperback Brewing, and where they're from, they're from here in Cali somewhere.
Proper.
So yeah,
For a West Coast IPA, better. Like I don't want to see no
Who's it
fucking
by?
West Coast IPA from Michigan.
Paperback.
Paperback boy.
No,
Oh.
Hey, I also have a paperback beer.
what you
Oh,
And I
do?
was
yeah.
just like, dude, that's cool because that's like a really funny thing. And I was looking at mine. And I was like, mine's also really cool and really funny. Mine's called Dragons and Influencers.
That's funny.
Sick.
It's West Coast style. It's a West Coast IPA as well. And mine says, "In a sea of death, they live for the likes."
Hell
And
yeah.
it's got like the Titanic, like a dragon burning down the Titanic, basically.
Two dragons.
As someone records it on their fucking cell phone.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
fucking
That's
dope.
great.
Yeah. So,
That's pretty dope.
yeah. Cheers.
Okay.
my
All right.
boys. Let's get
Cheers,
these cam pops
boys.
going.
Oh, I totally did that with my tongue, guys.
Yo, sick ass fool.
I would hope so, bro.
What's the percentage on yours, Oscar?
Rocking a cool 7.4 over here.
Ooh.
Where we at?
That's pretty cool.
I'm at a 6.5.
Weak.
You gotta step it up, son.
I'm at a 7.1.
Oh, hell yeah.
7.1. Okay. Godington?
This is tasty.
I'm at double snake eyes. 2 8.8.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Hell yeah. That's why it's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Damn.
Go off, my
Okay.
boy.
Word.
Well, how
Word
is it,
up.
everybody? How are they?
This is tasty.
It's great.
This is like a straight up.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is like a good old fucking like a tasty IPA. You know how you get those fucking IPAs that just taste like ass? Happens a lot. Happens a lot
Yeah.
of Phantom.
Mhm.
It tastes like the dead part of the forest.
Yeah. This is actually like a fucking like. It's not like it doesn't taste hazy or juicy. It's just like a good old like West Coast IPA, like as advertised. I
Yep,
would say.
mine's pretty on brand too. It does have a lot of like it's pretty hoppy, but like the good hoppy, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not like the super like bitter like hoppy.
Yeah, it's not like bitter and like, oh, it's like, okay, this is good. Like it has that hoppy aftertaste.
Mine tastes like like when you walk into Guitar Center and there's always that one fool who's just sitting there with the long curly hair playing fucking guitar. He works there. and
playing-
he's playing guitar. You know,
We're talking about the guy that works there, not the guy that.
no, not you,
Not me
but
in,
like
like,
not
high
you.
school.
Yeah, but very
Not-
similar. But like usually it's
not
more
you
darker
sitting
hair,
there playing
you know?
Master of Puppets.
Yeah, not that.
Get the fuck off the guitar, dude.
We're closing in 5 fucking minutes. I told you this 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, see that feeling where that guy right there was yelling
Stairway
at
to
that
Heaven
fucking person?
is not a 5-minute song.
That feeling, that's what this beer tastes like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Deftones played to the barrels of beer every night as it was fermenting. That's
What's a good
that's
Deftones?
probably what they
that's,
did.
that's how they
That's
got that's
exactly
how they
what
got
they
that
did.
feeling in there. They serenade the Deftones themselves.
Mm.
serenaded
Was
with
this
beer.
was House of Flies then? No,
I don't know.
fuck, that was a song. That was a song, I think.
That was a song.
That was the thing at some point.
I don't know if it was.
Those were
That
definitely
is the
words that just
Deftones.
came out of your mouth. Hell yeah.
Quick
You
Google
Googled it?
said yes. That is.
Yes!
Deftones.
There's a
Yeah.
IWJEU. I don't know.
Stop
Hey,
that.
Vince,
They're- Stop that.
Name
They're-
five
they're-
more
That was a
songs.
summer
Vince.
anthem.
Fuck that, dude. I
They're
only
very
know that
much-
one song, bro. And it took me a good second to remember that.
That one brain cell just like.
Yeah, dude.
"Oh."
I did it,
Shit.
bro.
We
But
connected, though.
I
Now it's
remember
part of
that
the fucking-
Fuse TV, good old days, and that shit would play on there all the time.
Go.
Hell
Give me
yeah.
five. Give me 5 Nickelback songs right now.
Oh, I only know one. I don't even know the name of the second one. The second one I just think is really funny, and I hadn't never heard that one until recently. I just like the little voice in the now. See, now I grew to like it. The little voice in the background, the deep voice, when they're like, talking about stuff, and he just does little ad libs. I was like, dude, that's probably like one of the first versions of ad libs that was out there back in the day. Because how old is that song?
I don't fucking know, man.
I doubt that.
But yeah, see, Nickelback's pioneers in the game, dude. He didn't
Shut
even start
the
looking
fuck
recognized.
up, bro.
Okay.
They don't even let you
Our
play that
resident
shit at our
Nickelback
bar,
stan.
dude.
Yeah, they do, right?
Somebody had to be it.
Yeah. All right. Well, Go hasn't been able to get much gaming in this week. How about you, Vincent?
I've been
Oh.
playing MLB The Show
Yeah,
23.
pretty sucked into like whatever it's called, the platinum shit or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of these weird things where like I downloaded it. I was like, I'm not even gonna touch the Diamond Dynasty. I was just gonna fucking just play it casually, and then
There you
just
are.
fucking sucked up in that motherfucker.
Say that every year,
and-
dude, and you get sucked up.
Yep. And then it's very true. But it's short lived, It's
Mhm.
short lived. Like it won't last long. Until the Angels start sucking, that's probably when I'll fall off. When they're doing all right now, so we'll
So
see.
you're like, oh, I want to play some baseball. Oh, my boys are
Baseball,
doing
it's
good.
baseball. Well,
So
we're trying
probably
to go out to
about-
the game and shit, Like I'm trying to go with us
Yeah.
too to the game, so we can go watch some shit.
So you
on a
gotta
Tuesday.
we gotta get about. So you're gonna be playing this about like halfway into the season.
I don't know. Hopefully I'm playing all year
Yeah.
long. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, baseball season is a long ass season.
A long ass season.
Mm-hmm.
When's the World Series?
Fucking October
In 5 years.
October.
Holy shit, that's a long ass fucking
I think
season,
no, isn't it
bro.
like yeah. Well, postseason starts in October.
That's
Mhm.
fucking wild. Well, it's because the fucking series for baseball games are fucking long as shit. Is the thing they play
Yeah.
like all fucking week when like
Yeah.
it's
They need
crazy.
to shorten that shit for sure.
No,
They're already
I
kind of
agree.
trying to shorten the games like length,
Yeah,
which is fantastic. But let's get the fucking season down, dude. Like half of that shit, boom.
Yeah.
People will be healthier. Like I don't know.
Better
this
quality
has been Sports Boys.
Sports boys.
Twerk, what you been playing?
Sports.
I've been playing. I haven't. All right. So I told myself it wasn't gonna happen,
Oh,
and then
said that before.
you and I played, and just like Vincent, the only thing I've played is Destiny.
we paid the
Sucked
money.
in, huh?
It was on
We paid
sale.
money.
It
It was
sale.
on. Yeah, it was
And
on
we-
sale.
and we were having a good time, so we bought it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what you have to tell yourselves.
I've also been playing Destiny.
you guys.
Wait,
ew.
did you continue the campaign at all?
No, I haven't gone back to it.
Oh, let's play a couple missions
Yeah, I'm down.
tonight after
Yeah.
this.
I'm down.
Yeah, we got room for one more, boys.
I'm
I
chilling.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
I'm not gonna buy the game all over
Maybe if
again.
Ghostwire Tokyo is not a huge hit in my life, you know, then I'll be on the look.
I
For
feel like
something
you
else.
can get into Destiny. I feel like you could.
Well,
I
now's
feel
a
like
good time
you
to
would get
in.
really into it.
Yeah, goat would probably pop off pretty hard on Destiny.
Because like
Now
it's
is a good time to
grindy.
get in though.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But like,
grindy, but like you can actually collect shit, you know, and you play through
yeah,
the games and like you get cool things and it's all about drops, so it makes you replay shit, you know, and I think you would thrive in your first time going through something like that, like fully, you know.
I like the character designs and like the cool perks and costumes and weapons that they have for sure.
Especially because
that's one of the best. It's one of the best at that.
especially because it's a very homie centric game. So like you'd be
Yeah.
playing exclusively with us, so it's
Yeah.
it'll be even easier for you to get into because it's not like you'd be
yeah,
like forced to like just learn everything from scratch by yourself. You know. We
yeah.
obviously
Plus,
have-
right now, like I said, it's a good time to get into it because they just started this new expansion, and you really don't have to know. Like, we can fill you in on the story. You don't have to know too much of the lore, but if
Because
you
I
just
push
jump in
fucking
right
A
now,
through all that shit anyways, dude.
Yep. Exactly.
yeah. So you just jump in right now, and then you could just
Hell yeah.
go.
It's like
I'll take
Everybody
honestly,
like restarts level.
we keep
so.
going back to it because it's honestly like the best feeling shooter like out there.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the best,
one of them for
like
sure.
gunplay wise, like the feeling of all those sick ass guns with all those perks and all the abilities, like you said, like it's the best feeling. Like it's the most accurate. I feel like it's not as twitchy. Like it's like old school Halo where you have an overshield, so like you don't just instantly die. Like you have a chance to like dip out and like
Yeah.
heal around the corner and shit. So it's
Nice.
dope. It's a fun game, man.
Worth a check out. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's all you've been playing, my dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I've had time for, really.
Yeah, I've hopped into it, but I honestly I've been wanting to do the campaign with you and shit because you know it's homie shit. So
Yeah.
when I have hopped on, I've just been like hopping into like random Crucible playlists and shit.
Hey, me too. It
Yeah,
helps
yeah.
you get your level up.
Yeah. So I just been playing the PvP shit, and then I've actually been playing Breath of the Wild on my Switch. Like I think I said that last week too. I've been
Yeah.
trying to do I never finished the DLC, so I'm
Oh,
going back and
sure.
like finishing the DLC and all that shit. So.
Sick.
And plus, like the new one is coming next month, so I want to like refresh my Breath of the Wild skills. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
I don't know. It looked like a lot of the same, but we're gonna watch this trailer in a bit, and everyone online was losing their shit, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, we fucking get it now!"
It
So,
comes full circle.
yeah. So I
That's
don't know
awesome.
what the deal is though. But
Shall see.
we also all have now seen the Mario movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I want to go ahead and
That
get
shit's
into
tight.
our thoughts on that. That's our first topic here. It's the last link that I sent there because I forgot it at the beginning. So it's the last one. Super Mario Bros. It's been setting crazy records at the box office. Over the weekend, it grossed 377 million worldwide, which is the highest for any animated film ever at this point, passing Frozen 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Props to Frozen 2 for having the crown for that long, for sure.
That's
Like,
a great way to look at that.
I mean, but think about it, like, you know, that's a good, I had a good run.
My dog laid on my remote and got rid of my top monitor.
oh,
Oh, young Draco is feeling like a menace.
Yep. Little fucker. All right. So, making all this money, people are watching it over and over again. You
I'd
know,
go
it's
see it a second time.
yeah, I would too. It's gonna be one of those where like some people just don't like going like right at the beginning because they like to wait for the theaters to be a little more empty and all that type of
It's
shit. You know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
packed pretty much
So
all the
yeah.
time.
So it's gonna be like a slow burn on it too, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's gonna be one of those where like, oh, everybody went at the beginning and it's gonna like burn out quickly, you know what I mean? It's gonna
yeah,
have like long legs too. So I think it's got like potential to like be hella successful, which I mean it's probably gonna encourage them to make some more, you know what I mean? And they did the whole
Yeah.
that's what they
post
want.
credits thing. So
Yeah, no, that's definitely what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that whole Marvel thing. I think we had talked about this already, where I
Yeah.
feel like this was like we got like the Avengers first. If we consider like compared this to the Marvel universe where you got all the individual movies and then it led up to the Avengers and then there was a sick ass movie with all of them. I think this is definitely kind of backwards with that where we got the Avengers first with all these like people who can obviously like be their own characters and fucking
Oh, you could probably still count this as like its own Captain America or Iron Man, you know?
I mean, yeah, obviously, but I'm just saying that like I feel like this is gonna be where now we'll get all the individual different movies.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
just look at the same movies the same guys made though. Like pretty much all the movies that the same guys made started like this. They made the one movie, and then they saw which characters people reacted the best to, and then they were like, "All right, like these characters get their own shit."
Because they're
like Minions.
They're the despicable
Minions.
Dude, they fucking
Despicable
ran
Minions.
through those movies, bro. There's so many of those. Yeah, it's kind of
definitely
crazy
what they're gonna do.
But the thing is that that'd be cool because I'm sure we'd all be cool with the Donkey Kong Country movie with the fucking
I'm more cool with the Bowser
Luigi's
movie.
Mansion. Oh, they'll do a.
I want a Bowser movie.
Dude, they can do so many different things. Like they did so many games, right, with Bowser. There's ones where it's just Bowser and like fucking Bowser Jr. And then they even did one where they team up with fucking Mario and Luigi and their homies and shit,
Mm-hmm.
And then also
Streets are saying that they're gonna like try like that they would like them to go like full hog with it and like do like a Star Fox movie, Metroid movie, a Zelda
I don't know
movie,
about that.
and then eventually
that's pushing it.
Eventually leading up to like the Super Smash Brothers movie, which that would be the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
I
can feel that, but
that's why I
compared
compared that to like Iron Man or Captain America.
No, I feel you.
In that sense,
I don't know. I feel like they got so many big like names for the voice acting on these ones that they did that on purpose with the intention. I'm sure it's
Whoa, the robot's back.
off and do individual ones because they can make so much, with what they got.
True.
Yeah, that's 100% true. So next one up is well, spoilers if you haven't seen it. So like we're gonna start talking spoilers now. So if Ace, I know you're one of the few people that listens. If you haven't seen it, like skip ahead because we're gonna do spoilers. So Yoshi's up next, huh, boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it too. Like I had a feeling that last scene was gonna have to do something with Yoshi because I was like, dude, Yoshi got like no love in this movie. Like they teased it right with the
they had a bunch. There was like Yoshi eggs in a bunch of different scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning, when he first got there, you see like a bunch of Yoshis running through like the Yoshi Valley or whatever.
Like or whatever.
Yeah. But no actual like. No Yoshi interaction at all with the characters,
and it makes sense to save them for number 2 though, because you have to have like a power hitting character, for the second one to keep people coming even more.
So Yoshi wasn't actually introduced until the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
There was a few Super Mario Bros. Games.
Actually,
Yoshi was even a thing,
that's not true. Yoshi had his own game on the SNES on the first Nintendo called Yoshi.
Yoshi's Cookie. It was called Yoshi's Cookie. It was like a puzzle game.
Yeah, it's like you're just like flipping Mario and Luigi. It's like a matching game.
Yeah. Well, how far out of this realm of possibility would it be that if going kind of along with what I think we would get, like I said, Donkey Kong Country because we had Donkey Kong, we would get Luigi's Mansion because we had Luigi. At the same time, Mario would be doing Yoshi's Island, right? Or even what's the other one where he was with Yoshi as a little baby?
But that's Yoshi's Island.
Oh, is that one Yoshi? Yeah. See, but which I mean, it did happen, right? And so like he could go off and do this whole thing with just Yoshi, and that would be tight. And
blah
blah blah.
That wouldn't make sense because
I don't know if they do just
because they would have because Yoshi's Island again was when he was a baby. You know what I mean?
So of course they obviously
shit.
No, it doesn't have to necessarily be where he's a baby, and they did show them when they're kids.
They did, yeah.
But it doesn't. Which I mean, it could already be some shit, but I don't think that that's necessarily it. They could definitely go back. Just kind of the same thing with like this world and shit. It's just not necessarily that they have to turn into babies to go to Yoshi's Island. It's just, hey, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, and it's just Mario and Yoshi, while the other fucks are doing other shit, And then you sit there and you make all these fucking movies and make all this money, and then you bring them all in for Mario Party. You know, once you somehow get fucking Wario and Waluigi in there with Daisy,
Somehow,
right,
yeah.
and then you're fucking good.
Yeah.
You got the whole cast.
Yeah, and then also like Yoshi did actually have his own game on the old school, the first Nintendo,
Oh yeah.
like named just Yoshi.
Oh okay.
Yoshi.
It was also a puzzle game.
Ah, sounds stupid.
It's actually a lot of fun.
I wonder if they started that knowing that they were going to cross it into Mario, or if it was just like an after. Oh no, they
Well, Mario is in this game too. Like this was a spin-off of Super
it.
Mario.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
But yeah, so
know?
other than like the whole possibilities around the future of it, what do you guys think of just a little quick little round table with like 9 out of 10? What do you guys think real quick? Eric?
I think I would give it like an 8.5, not quite a 9. So it was really good. I would give it like an 8.5, 8 out of 10. So it's still pretty high. Oh, did we lose him?
Oh wait, who do we lose?
Oh no, he's here.
No, we're all here. But yeah, no. Me, I would give it probably like an 8 as well, just because I'm fresh off of it. And they're really, I mean, what are you gonna critique? Like honestly, like what, like
Yeah.
what are people really gonna sit there and nitpick about this movie? You get me, like. So yeah, I feel like
you muted, Oscar.
Oh,
You really want to tell me? You really want me to tell you what people are mad about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
I figure.
They're saying that what sucks is that they really changed and compromised the character of Peach because they made her a woke girl boss who is like stronger than Mario and like more powerful and like actually capable of doing shit, and that's not true to Peach. When since the second game, Peach has been a playable character, able to like kill Goombas, stomp on fools, pull her little turnips out, all that shit. She's been in Smash, kicking fools' ass. She's in Mario. She's
So
in all
sorry.
these
Give me
fucking
1
games.
second. 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second. Sorry.
He's gonna take the biggest fart.
I hope so. We're just like,
Gotta go.
Oh fuck! This is a loud one. It's the one that cracks your lower back.
yeah.
You ever done that? You ever taken a fart so like in a clean fart, too, a clean fart. Just like,
it's so clean. It like aligns your spine.
It aligns your
like,
sciatic.
You feel it like reverberate inside of you. Yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah, those vibrations like clear out your sciatica. It's like, oh hell yeah. No, it happens though. No, but yeah, that's stupid though that people are saying that, like, because that's totally unwarranted too, like totally unwarranted, like, and that's the whole thing too, and that's like the danger of the current society. That, I mean, we're pretty much already in the thick of it too, so there's like no escaping it. There's no like forewarning it. Like we're already living it, right? Like everything's a contradiction, dude. People will always find something to be pissed off about.
Every single thing.
Sorry, y'all.
Time.
My truck showed up.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Proper. We know you had to take a fart. So.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, I've been farting here this whole time, dude. I don't need to go anywhere, dude. I fucking mute this shit. Just fucking.
yeah. So one part of the world is always gonna find a way to be angry about something. You know what I mean? So everything's always gonna be steeped in controversy going forward. Any big release of anything, you know what I mean? So
I mean, they have to think about it. Like, how is Mario just supposed to just be a badass right off the bat in an alien world? Like, so the fact that they made Peach like a strong enough character, because obviously she's lived in that world her whole life. She is a prince. Like, the story they gave Peach made a huge amount of sense to me, and the reason they did it to kind of like teach Mario and to bring Mario out in that
brand
world.
New content, by the way. Yeah. And no Mario game in recorded history has any sort of Peach origin story or where she came from, or the fact that she's not actually from there is actually a thing. That's like completely new shit, which is pretty dope that they actually like delved into shit like that. After like fucking what, the 80s, like fucking 50 years of that shit existing, and you finally know that this homegirl's not actually from the Mushroom Kingdom, and like it's actually some big mystery. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You never thought she
which is always things we could
wasn't
have
from
thought
there.
about. Yeah,
But
Like she's the
I
only
mean-
human all the with all these other mushroom head fucks.
but she's not, because there's also like eventually Daisy and shit like
Daisy,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like I just assumed she was from another kingdom, like like
Daisy's
kinda
from
like,
another kingdom, bro. That's why they always fight each other and play and fucking.
kind of like I thought like her mom
tennis.
and her dad had her own kingdom, and then like maybe like her family members all had kingdoms. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Daisy's kingdom's called like Sarasa Land or some shit like that.
Sriracha Land.
Sriracha Land.
Sriracha
Yeah.
Land.
Ooh.
That's why I'm down with Daisy.
All right,
She's down with the South.
Vince, what do you give it out of 10?
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm right there with you. I'm at a good 9, just because like I like every single second. Like if you've like really like gotten deep into Mario games and like 100% of them and completed them and like know that world, like every fucking cubic centimeter of that movie is packed with like some sort of like visual cue, some sound reference, some
Mario
sort of like it's fucking so crazy and so like detailed and it's so dope, you know what I mean? From the fucking very beginning when they show the Illumination logo and it's the fucking minions with the little 3, 2, 1 go sound from fucking Mario Kart and the little burnout shit too, like from the fucking second that happens, you're like, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking dope. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just like nostalgia.
It
Like
was good.
Background, like hitting your subconscious with a bunch of nostalgia.
Yeah, 100%.
Fireworks.
Yeah, but it was a really good movie. I think it was super well done. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, he was like the only one that like didn't really like. We were just talking about.
That's why
that was
that's
just
why
Seth
mine,
Rogen. Like everyone else had like a voice, I feel, and he was just like, "Hey, it's me, Seth Rogen."
That's why.
He does his laugh
He does
too.
the Seth Rogen laugh.
Yeah. So for me, like a 9 is like pretty close to perfect for me, and like it's got to be like damn near perfect for me for it to be a 9, and that's why I'm like, it's like almost a 9, but like that's the one complaint I had about the movie was just Donkey Kong was just Seth Rogen. That was it.
I just casually didn't like how hard
funny.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just like, dude, like you could have. It doesn't feel like Donkey Kong, you know? It's just like, oh, it's just Seth Rogen.
There's never been a voice for Donkey Kong either. What do you expect his voice to be?
Yeah.
Well, no, but like,
I guess I expected it to be a little bit more stoic.
Donkey Kong.
No. Like I personally expected it to be a little bit more stoic. You know, like not
like
not
how?
as-
Come on, give me your best. Give me your best.
Yeah.
Like the little like either the little penguin king or like fucking the little toad. The little
like, to
toad.
me,
That's the whole
like,
funny part of that.
Yeah,
like,
but like to me it was like I didn't
mind
like the
it,
Penguin
though.
King, but more like bro, you know?
Yeah.
More like,
well, give me your best fucking Donkey Kong.
You know what vibe would have been best for him to keep?
Dude, I want to hear you guys' impression of Donkey Kong. You guys have all these fucking cool ass insight. I want to hear what you guys what you're saying sounds like.
Honestly, I'm cool with it.
I'm
like
just
that
saying,
vibe, like that vibe that the first
I gave
that the
you
first
my
monkey
Donkey
that picked
Kong.
them up. All right, go.
Did you?
Let's hear your Donkey Kong.
No, I already did. I like Donkey Kong, like all fucking like
I hate
brutal
when-
shit, like fucking metal, you know.
Oh yeah, that would have been
all
cool.
right, fine. It would have been like
Like-
a yo, what's up? It's Donkey Kong. Like it's like a
So
bro,
he-
you know,
okay.
because it's just like
So he talks like Poochie the dog or whatever that fuck's name
from
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
just a
actually,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, because Donkey Kong's just a bro. He puts his glasses on. He's like Donkey Kong rapping. Like
I
Dude,
would
who's
have
wearing a tie, bro?
like Thad Castle.
Dude's wearing a fucking tie, dude.
You know who should have done his voice? That guy that plays Lemony Snicket in the series of unfortunate events.
Which one, the
what?
show or the
The
movies?
movie.
The show or
the
the-
movie.
Jim Carrey?
Oh no, so then I'm thinking of the show. That tall dude that looks like a
MP?
Neil Patrick Harris?
Neil Patrick
MPH?
Harris.
No, that's the Count. He plays Count Olaf. I'm talking about Lemony Snicket, like the guy
Lemony
who plays
Snicket is the
like
author.
the writer.
Author.
Well, they
Oh.
show him in the series that series with
I've never
MPH.
seen
I have
this
not
shit.
seen
They
it.
actually show him that actor with his deep kind of like voice, but it's not like super deep. Like he would have been a cool.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know who that is.
That's very specific.
But yeah, Jack Black was fantastic, obviously.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
he was amazing. And even Charlie Day was cool because he didn't. So here's the thing. Like, and me and Eric were talking about it. Like, Jack Black did it, but I mean, he had a reason, I guess, to do it because of the songs, so it made sense. But Charlie Day really kept his whole like under control, you know. And I like that because that's what I was fearing. I was like, man, like, you know, Luigi's kind of like a scared kind of dude at the beginning or whatever. So I was like, maybe they want him to be a whiny little punk, you know, like, but like, no offense, Charlie Day, but yeah, like he kept it under wraps. You know, he brought it out when he had to, a little bit. So I thought he did it proper. So I give props to that. Like,
I don't see as much. I see a lot of love for Jack Black, obviously, because of the dope song and all that shit. But underrated, but still super dope is fucking Keegan Michael Key, the Toad, bro. Toad
hell yeah.
Toad was so funny in that movie. You know what I mean?
It was
that's
good.
my best friend.
That's my best friend.
Like, you just fucking met this fool. Like, dude,
get ready for the Toad show on Netflix, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Toad's Treasure Tracker, I'm down.
Dude. Funny shit from that guy all fucking half hour. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, talked a lot about the Mario movie, so we can move on here to some bad Xbox news.
Ooh.
Because Redfall, which is launching next month, getting shit on all weekend because they dropped a gameplay trailer that didn't look very good. And then they made an announcement earlier this week that it's gonna be launching on Xbox Series X and S, locked at 30 frames initially.
Dang.
Fuck, did they even do that?
A first-person shooter in 2023 launching at 30 frames per second.
Wow.
They're saying that a 60 frames per second performance mode will be added via game update at a later date.
Don't they like normally just put that shit out at 60?
Yeah, and the thing with Xbox is they always tout about how the Series X is the most powerful console in the world or whatever, and they're always saying that it's not about 30 and 60 with them. With them, they're talking about 60 and 120.
Oh.
So like,
but here they are releasing this game.
Yeah, releasing it at 30. So like, either it's not done or like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? So it's just continued L's for Xbox, like always, man. So
yeah, and like honestly, people are so used to like postponing shit. Like if they decided to postpone it till later, I feel like nobody would bat an eye.
Everyone's actually calling for it. Literally everyone
on
the was like, dude, just at this point, then just fucking delay it. I don't like
exactly.
who wants to, because no one wants to play it at that state. Like, it's a first person shooter. You need the responsiveness of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
These are multi-million-dollar fucking companies, dude.
Exactly.
It's weird.
And and they've been given the time, they've been given the space, they've been given everything. You know what I mean? Like, Microsoft bought them and like provides all the fucking financial backing they need. Like, just fucking take your time and release the game when it's ready, but don't put it out like this. Like,
I'm glad these fools aren't in crypto.
So,
they would have people.
All that it's gonna do is it's gonna come out. Reviews are gonna shit on it because it's gonna play like shit. People are gonna hop into it and say this plays like shit, and they're not gonna care a week, 2 weeks to a month, or whenever the fuck you release the 60 frames. It's gonna be old news by then.
Yeah,
what you don't realize is like the ultimate original rugs were video games and still are video games, bro. Because like they promise you all this shit, they show you all this cool ass fucking videos and go, hey, this is our game, and then you get to like fucking release date and this shit has like a fucking update, and you know it's just they didn't even release all the shit on the fucking disc. You know, you gotta update it so that you got the sounds and shit.
Until recently, though,
they show you all this sick ass.
Doesn't matter. It's still what the fucking shit it is now.
Metal
you know what
Gear
I mean?
Solid 2 with Snake in them and all this dope shit.
No.
And then you fucking show up and you play
the demo. You play the first level of the game. You're just like
over
stoked because
again.
it's this Metal Gear game with Snake, and then you get
fucking rugged by Ryan.
Yep. So as I said, biggest rugs ever have always been and still will be video games.
That's fair.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Thank you.
What could be happening?
I was not gonna do that.
What could be happening too right now is that we could be totally running into the situation where these fools are like making this shit on like the toppest of gear, and like to them it doesn't look like shit because like they're using all this crazy shit to like
Bro, I'm
modify
telling
and
you
use this
though.
shit, and then like
Time out. No, 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 no,
Ah,
no, no.
no,
Time
no,
out, time out, time
no.
out. We have very nice rigs and we have consoles that can play things like to
I'm
look
not saying play, I'm
super
saying
good.
make.
No, and
There's a difference
that's not even
between
what I'm
play and
saying.
make for sure.
No, Vince's point is what a lot of Xbox fans are saying now is the problem. Is yes, because they're developing on these crazy ass fucking things. Because if you're in the Microsoft ecosystem, PC is also supported, PC is
Yeah.
also a thing. So they're building towards the highest spec, which is PC gamers, because that's also their ecosystem. So now Xbox fans are starting to feel like they're second-rate citizens, like they're being
And
put
yeah,
second, and they're not being kept in mind because hey, it's all the same ecosystem, so they're building to the higher specs.
yeah.
Because get this, if you this problem is only affecting half of us here because I'll be playing this on PC and I won't be locked to 30.
Yeah.
It's only console that's locked to 30.
Oh, I
The
thought
thing
it
is
was
that you got to
everything.
realize too, they
Okay,
make
yeah,
these
that
fucking
sucks.
video games
No,
on
no.
computers.
You and me who played on PC, we're gonna be good as fuck. It's the console players who are fucked.
What I was saying here, what I was trying to get at is like, do they know when they're releasing this for console how bad it looks on these consoles at 30 frames per second? You know what I mean? Like, do they know this?
No, and
like,
I'm telling you, no, because
they want people to buy newer shit too at the same time.
Like, because that
okay, I got it.
Because they're in the mindset of we're pushing graphics. We want to make it look as pretty as possible because that's what's new. That's what people want, is what their mentality is. So they'll put the 30 frames version out because that's their cinematic mode, and
that's what
like
I'm trying to say.
pushing.
Like, do they know that their cinematic modes don't look good?
They probably do.
No,
of course
they
do.
No,
well,
they
no,
don't.
I would argue that they do, and that they don't give a shit because it's kind of like you said. Like, who are you gonna get? Like in a sense, like okay, like me off the top, right? Like not knowing much about this, like as a stranger, I would much rather like give the people who spend top dollar on their shit and care enough to like, I guess buy like expensive ass rigs
bro,
that you could use the top spec. I'd rather like push the envelope on them and give them the max amount that they could get versus like the people who like are, I guess, more casual people who just have like consoles like me who has an Xbox Series S, like I feel like that's how they're thinking about it. They're like,
okay.
we'd rather push the cutting edge on these people who are worried about the cutting edge rather than these people who might.
That's what it always is. That's why you have two options of Xboxes to buy. You can buy the fucking badass one, or you can get the one that's like it's gonna work.
But they're the same.
But in this case, even if you
Neither
have the
of them,
badass one, you're fucked.
No, I mean I understand that, but that's why we still are talking about tiers, right? Where like these foods are making it on a higher tier, right? PC, it would be like, dude, like if they're making it on the Xbox, then okay, it's understandable to complain, but they're not. They're making it on a fucking different ass thing that is way more powerful than what an Xbox is, ever will be.
And then they kind of have to dumb it down. That's kind of like how I always thought, like, why wouldn't Legacy be available for like my old ass Xbox before I even had this old ass Xbox? And like it just makes sense. Like they make it so good, this one can't digest it, so they kind of have to see where they can cut corners to make this one be able to even see it. So it's
exactly
right, cool.
That's a very good point.
Right. I mean, I think it's like absolutely, inexcusable. I think it's shooting themselves.
Yeah, it's still,
I think so too.
They're literally just launching this game out there to die.
Yeah, I agree though.
As fucking a lot of games are nowadays. No, like it's very hard to say that there's very many games at all that have like long life spans nowadays, unless it's fucking Fortnite or what else. Like
the problem is that Xbox has
Destiny. Actually, Destiny's up there too.
There's very few games that have long lives and are successful like that. And even fucking less that have come from Xbox, and this is like their next
Halo.
Big fucking. Where is that? Where is it?
That one,
Halo.
It's in the fucking toilet. It's in the toilet, my guy.
Yeah,
I didn't even buy
it.
Is that Halo.
You don't even have to, bro. It's free.
Well, I haven't even played it. That's what I mean.
I don't know. Halo. We still downloaded it and played it. There's still a lot of people playing that shit. Like that's still like I wouldn't say a console seller, but it's definitely a benefit that Xbox players have over if you don't, because you're not gonna play Halo, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like the one exclusive thing.
It really is. Like there's nothing, and Gears of War, right?
Halo,
Yeah.
Gears, and Forza.
Forza,
Forza's dank
Forza,
though, so
yeah.
I don't know, bro. I think Forza's a
Forza has
fire
a
because Forza's
No,
a
yeah,
shit.
those are the three things they got going for them: is Halo, Gears, and Forza.
And when was the last great Gears of War game that came out that everybody was like, "OMG"?
Yeah,
Gears
yeah,
3,
Yeah,
I think,
Gears
was the
2. Actually,
three.
no, he had it right.
Gears
2 was
3.
fucking. I remember playing Gears 2
Three
the
was
most.
three was still a hype. Hey, on some real Podboyz digging up some like old shit right now. We went to the midnight launch of Gears 2, you, me, and Oscar V. And I fucking bought you like I lent you
Oscar
money
V?
for that shit. Yeah. I lent you
V.
money for that shit, and you never fucking paid me back in fucking
Oh
high school.
shit!
You fucking asshole.
It
Receipts.
sounds
Yeah,
like some
receipts.
shit we would do.
Receipts.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Oh, did you fucking enjoy Gears 2?
Yeah, I did. Apparently, I brought it up, dude. I played it a lot.
Yeah, no, but
Paid
yeah,
for apparently by you.
the last two have not been received very well. So Gears is kind of dead in the water right now too. So
It was a cool multiplayer game back in the day.
yeah, I mean the story was like supposedly like some shit too. Like people were like super into like the lore of that shit or whatever too.
Yeah, I don't know. That one was a hit and miss.
Yeah.
It was usually always a multiplayer.
All right, but moving on from that shit, finally, we got we can skip this PlayStation game catalog because there's nothing good on there anyway. We got the Megaman Battle Network Legacy Collection, which is finally dropping next week. It's reviews came out today, sitting at a 77. So not the best, not the worst, but you know they're older games and people critics nowadays don't understand what you know what I mean, like you know what I mean. So it's gonna be fucking.
Why am I gonna play this fucking piece of shit? Fucking yeah, like they just don't get it, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm fucking stoked. I've been waiting for this since it was announced, and I'm gonna be copping it. It's fucking 10 games for like $40. You know what I mean?
Fuck like, gonna collect all the chips. Gonna battle the boys.
Oh, I forgot they added online multiplayer to that shit.
Yeah, you gotta collect the chips for the multiplayer.
I might finally bring out that Switch from under my bed and dust it off.
Yeah.
Fucking cops, all these bats fly out of his fucking face.
Fucking however much that was when it first came out, because my sister got it as a Christmas present for somebody else, and then they ended up ending their friendship. And then so she was like, relationship, and then she was like, "You want this?" I was like, "Sure." Under the bed.
How long ago was this?
Like what, 2 years ago? 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe.
You never opened it?
Do you know if it's like a regular Switch or is it an OLED Switch?
I feel like it's a regular one because I don't think OLED was out back then.
Is the box red?
It's black.
Black box?
It's black. Well, not the box is not black, but the Nintendo Switch itself is black.
Oh, okay. It's
he just has like the black
gray,
Joy-Cons.
the gray ones, yeah.
The gray, yeah.
They're like one of the very first ones that came out, probably.
Okay, well, shit.
I hope I'm not priced out of this one or like
no, you're not. No, you're good.
Right, cool.
Pretty soon you will be, dude.
Give
Give it another year, bro.
If you do have an OG Switch, you might be able to hack that shit, which only like the OG ones you can do too.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of the first generation ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Is that what the one you gifted me is, Oscar?
Yes, you also have a hackable one. Yeah. So do with that information what you will. Excited for this game. I'm sure a bunch of us here will be checking it out. Next up, we got some fucking stupid ass shit, bro. We got an indie developer that's apparently being sued by Monster Energy because the word monster is in their game title. Their game is called Monsters Mortals.
What?
So apparently, they're fighting.
So stupid.
They're fighting back in court. But wait, you would think it's so stupid, but I guess the two links are tied. The next two links are tied because the article here. This is just what Monster does. They spend their whole fucking lives in petty court cases, fighting any and anyone who uses Monster in any sort of branding because they think they fucking own the word for some reason.
I want to see them go after Monsters Inc. right now.
I was just
Bro,
about to
calling
say,
you
go
out
right
after
now.
fucking
Monsters
Disney.
Energy.
Let's
Okay,
see
well, hold on.
what
You're a
the
bitch
fuck
if you're
that
mad for
is.
Monsters
Hold
Inc.
on. Well, how about the biggest entertainment franchise in the world? Monster Energy legal complaints included Pokemon for Pocket Monsters
Wow.
and
Weren't they
Monster Hunter
around
from
before?
Capcom.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
that's
were.
what I'm saying. But these people are delusional. So they've gone after Pokemon, Monster Hunter. They actually how I'm saying it's not totally bullshit is they actually won one. I'm playing the game right now. That Immortals Phoenix Rising game from Ubisoft. It's like
That's
the
right.
Greek mythology Breath of the Wild clone. It
Huh.
was originally called Gods and Monsters, and
Mhm.
apparently they were forced to change it because they lost the case to Monster.
Well, what happens? What probably happens is they just out lawyer them.
Yeah,
Like Monster's
That's what
rich
it
as
is.
fuck, dude. Monster's so rich. Monster
Mhm.
Inc. is one of the probably the richest entities in the world right now, fool. Like they have Formula One cars, dude.
yeah.
Like,
Monsters Inc. is the
like
one of the richest corporations.
Monster Inc. See, and that's why I want them to go after Monsters Inc. because it's like, dude, that's your biggest rival if you want to really fucking scrap about
and
the name.
their thing isn't even they're not called Monster Inc. They're called Monster Energy Inc.
Energy.
There's
Yeah, well,
energy
still,
there. Like
energies.
they're fucking
But yeah,
idiots, bro. But
they
apparently
probably
they
just
won a pretty big one against Ubisoft. So I don't know what to think. Like, is this
Well,
actually bullshit or like
no, it is bullshit, but they have enough money to draw out the litigation for so long that it
people
ends
just
up
give
costing
up?
it costs these companies too much money to keep the legal battle going rather than just give up. We're like, they're like, fuck, we're like millions into this already. If we would have just changed our name, we would have saved millions of dollars. So,
That's so fucking insane,
yeah,
bro.
they can do that shit.
So yeah, so apparently they do this to like a bunch of like smaller indie games because like Monster's a pretty common game, especially in gaming when a lot of enemies. Monster is a very common word in titles and in like what I mean. I don't
especially in video games. No, especially in video
Yeah.
games. Like
Yeah.
Imagine they went after
more
like
than
the whole
anything.
idea of monster.
Yeah.
Like you can't even say monster
You
in
can't
general.
you can't say
Look
the
at
word
this
monster.
fucking thing. It's like it's kind of like a energy drink you might drink, but we won't speak of that.
Just how are people gonna tell the difference between this fucking video game and this energy drink? like
Props though.
fucking assholes, bro. All right, and then we're gonna round off here with a couple of trailers. One, there was a state of play today for Final Fantasy 16. I'm about, if you guys want to skip to about 16 minutes in is when the actual like gameplay starts going. So we can just all kind of click play here and kind of just scroll through really quick and see what we think. So they're going like full hack and slash action with this Final Fantasy, which is pretty different. It looks a lot more fast paced even than 15 was. So I think it looks kind of dope, but I mean, it definitely looks more like a straight up action game to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like it plays like Kingdom Hearts 2, which is amazing.
Kingdom Hearts 2, yeah, or like even like it's like Devil May Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they got the same like weird like sidestep, side roll dodge, and like the same like sprint mechanism where you have to hold the stick forward, like. So I mean, it looks like visually fucking fantastic, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, this game looks amazing.
I mean, it's gonna be a day one cop for me, but I don't know. It's kind of sad to me that like this is what Final Fantasy is now, and it was like the one and only like premier turn-based property back in the day. You know what I mean? So like completely lost that fucking identity now, but.
Yeah, all I see in the comments is generic.
Well, it's because like kind of, yeah. I agree. Like
I could see that.
It looks like
gaudy. That's a nice word.
It kind of looks like the most recent Tales game that I'm currently playing, Tales of Arise. You know what I mean?
Another edition of Skyrim.
I would argue that Tales is more like the Final Fantasy remake in a sense.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Final Fantasy remake is like way more like Final Fantasy Remake. It looks action based, but the amount of times you actually have to like stop and like slow down time and go into the menu, it's like every split second. You know what I mean? So it's a lot more
I
like
see.
it's a lot more akin to like a slow. It's like a more strategic Kingdom Hearts. Is what
Oh, I
Final
see.
Fantasy. Yeah, is what that plays like. But I mean, I don't know. It looks good.
It does look good.
I don't really want to see too much more of it because then I'm gonna like just get like burnt out of it and not even care when it drops. So
Yeah.
if they keep doing these long like gameplay like drops, I'm probably just not gonna watch it from here on out. You know.
Yeah. It looks really good though.
Very fluid.
It looks fun. It looks fun
Yeah.
to play around and fight and use all these crazy powers.
Yep. All right, boys, and to close it off here, we got the big boy. We got 4 minutes, the last official trailer for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You know, we haven't seen much in the other trailers. It's been kind of toned down. They've been keeping a lot of things under wrap. I haven't seen the trailer, but my timeline has been buzzing with people losing their fucking shit about like, oh my God, I don't how could anyone have doubted Nintendo? I fucking told you guys. Oh, you guys were so worried. There's so much crazy shit. Oh my fucking God. People are losing their fucking minds. So we're gonna do a little live reaction here. So let's all hit play at the same time here. If y'all are down. Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Breath of the Wild Plus.
Kind of looks like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, Link falling through the sky, which is the same fucking thing we've seen for like 3 years.
They really playing up
busted out
that
the
fucking
glider, though.
sky shit, huh?
Where did that come from?
His butthole.
See, I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that.
Well, I mean, it's a game, dog.
I know, but that's what I told you. Like, it takes so little effort to make it, you know, come out of his pack or something. Show the motion of when he goes like that.
Yeah, but then they take the thrill out of it coming out of his asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Getting some stuff. Is that actual Ganondorf? Is he back for the first time in 17 years?
That kind of looked like it, huh?
Ooh.
Must have some cool ass armor on too.
What the fuck? Master Sword.
There's Zelda.
The fucking Death Star?
Look at it. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
hell
These
yeah. I
little
like it.
rocket, that rocket fucking little power, that shit's dope. Fighting, are those mechs?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What the
A whole
fuck?
army of them. Look.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, it is Ganondorf.
Wait, did Link just turn to Ganondorf?
No,
That's kind of what that looked like, right?
well,
He looked
no.
like he was
Yeah.
taking over him like
You guys,
fucking
in the other
Venom.
trailer, in the other trailers, you guys haven't seen that Link's arm is all fucked up. Yeah, that shit was like eating his arm, so I think that's how he gets his arm fucked up.
Oh, I see.
Oh shit, Gleeok is back, the 3-headed dragon boss from the first game.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
I like it.
It's
Ganondorf.
I feel like I have to like
It's not over.
Yeah, there it is.
it's post-credits scene. Oh. I
All
don't
right,
know.
boys, so we'll see that 2024 because it'll get pushed back.
It's coming out next month, dog. I can't believe it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have to watch it a few more times because there's like a lot of shit in there, bro. What do you guys think? Does it still look like just like DLC to you guys?
Well,
Looks like cheapy ass fucking Switch graphics with fucking some good gameplay. So we'll play the fuck out of it, and I'm sure everybody else will. But you know, it's the same fucking game built around new mechanics and shit. I'm sure, new gameplay. It's just fucking DLC. Like
See,
Eric was saying, it's fucking Breath of the Wild Plus. You know, like
with like different cutscenes or some shit.
I don't agree at all. I think I I
It's gonna
see what
play
you,
the exact same.
I see, I see. Oh, and that's fine. But have you guys ever played a sequel? Like,
Nobody's complaining that that's not
yeah,
what it's gonna be, or
but
that
like,
that's a bad thing. Like I'm just saying, in the
it's
reality of
but
it.
like the way you guys are saying it is like very like, oh, like, right, like, oh, it just
Oh
looks like
no,
like
I'm going to
I
play
wouldn't
it.
I wouldn't say it looks like DLC or like Breath of the Wild Plus. I think it looks like Majora's Mask, which was, a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time and built in the same engine and a continuation of the same world. So yeah, it's gonna be very fucking similar because it's a direct sequel. You know what I mean? So, and I think they show enough here of like crazy like new enemies, like weird, like the sky shit looks pretty extensive. There's like weird mech shit going on. There's a bunch of like new things that, are gonna freshen it up like a sequel should, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So
Yeah, and at this point, like, this is what, like, the fucking 30th Zelda game in general in the Zelda universe that's come out. Like, how fucking fresh are you gonna keep making them? Like, at one point you're just gonna be playing
this
because
is
it's
pretty
Zelda.
fucking fresh. Like Breath of the Wild, like completely changed it. Like when it first came out 5 years ago, and like while this isn't as big of a revolution,
That is very true.
it's definitely like it is like a step above what it was before. The only thing I will say is what Vince says is the cheapy Switch graphics. That I will 100% agree on. And my opinion is I haven't played it, and I'm sure I'm gonna have fun and it's gonna play great. But I can already say that I would probably enjoy this a lot more if it would have launched with the next system with a bit more power behind it.
Yeah.
What you don't get is that there's gonna be another game when the fucking Switch Plus drops.
Bro, it took them fucking 6 years to like release this one.
Yeah, but that's why they made it for 6 years on the Switch. So they're like, "Fuck, we might as well just put it out here and just start making the next one and get ready for that shit."
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll fucking see. But I mean, yeah, I feel
Because
like
now they for sure have access.
this,
Now they for sure have access to the new console or whatever version that is, or whatever processor shit they're doing for that.
yeah, I mean,
They
I'm pretty
already
sure
have
it's
access
gonna
for
be
sure.
it's gonna be one of those
Yeah.
things though where like the next console's gonna drop and it's gonna be like there's gonna be droughts between like new releases on that shit because of how long game development takes now. So I'm sure all these games will play upgraded and better on this. Like I guess I'll be able to revisit it later, at like like at better quality. But it's just
They'll make remakes of this.
it's just it's just a
they'll make
shame
remakes
that like it has to drop like this. You know what I mean? When it like
before.
clearly it is such a fucking dope and like grand fucking game and experience that I just wish it was dropping with like something that did it justice.
Yeah, before we
Very
get
true.
the next Zelda, we'll definitely get remakes of this or some shit. Like
Yeah.
updated graphics remakes of this or some
like
shit.
a fucking
Yeah.
Game of the Year edition with all the DLC.
Yeah,
and, like
yep,
updated
yep,
graphic.
yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if they'll do good DLC this time.
No.
Like actual, like really good DLC, not like some cheapy ass. Like, oh
So-
hey, here's a fucking
What's up, Goat?
motorcycle,
Does this look
guys.
at all interesting to you?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, out of the two Nintendo Switch games that we just saw, like, I'd definitely say the first one we saw kind of piqued my interest to the Final Fantasy one, right?
Final Fantasy is
Well-
only on PS5.
Or
It's a
sorry, which one?
PS5
Which
game.
one was the other Nintendo Switch game that we just saw?
We did not look at a Switch game today.
This is the only one.
Yeah,
oh,
this is
my
the
This
bad.
is the only one.
Yeah, no, I would say. I mean, I would definitely say that I would probably check it out. Just to see if it hits, because you never
You
know.
You should
like,
try the first one.
Because my question,
sometimes-
because my question was that because like this is a sequel to the first Zelda game that was like in this style, which is what you're into now. Like it's like Hogwarts. It's open
Yeah.
world where you can explore anywhere and do anything, and you have a bunch of little things to fill out and like shit to do, like little shrines to like do different like quests and shrines in and shit like that. So, and I have it on Switch. If you want to borrow the first one and try it to see if you like that, because this one doesn't drop for another month. You can try Breath of the Wild for a while if you want.
I'm down.
Dust off that Switch. You definitely should. It's one of the games that like, well, I think you had it and I didn't when I first got the Switch, right? Or was it the other way around?
Yeah, you used to come over to my pad and watch me play it, and then I actually let you borrow mine. I don't know if that's the one you still have or not. I don't know. Couldn't tell.
No,
but
I got my own at one point.
Yeah,
I got my own
yeah, there you go. So you were borrowing mine forever, and then
It's like, by the way, I never got it
we
back.
made that
But
swap.
that- but
no,
that
we
was-
did because like I was borrowing one of his games.
But
I
back then
think.
when that dropped, like Vince had been like kind of out of gaming for a while too, and then that kind of like pulled him back into it for like
Oh,
a good
shit.
minute there. Like that's,
Alright.
Vince got a Switch and he
I've
started playing
always
like,
yeah.
Breath of the Wild and shit. So like, if you
I've always been a fan
as
of the Switch.
you who just came back to it and just like got into like the whole open world thing with Hogwarts, like,
Mhm.
and you're looking for your next big thing like that, this might definitely like hit for you, you know.
Hell yeah, I'm down. I'm down to start trying. I mean, I have to make use of it, right? Like, I have to at least play one fucking game on it.
Yeah.
you know?
Do something
So, yeah, I'll
with
do
it,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
you
I'll
know,
do this
fuck,
game.
man.
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah, so
At least bop to it, right?
Dude, bop all the time with it, dude. System's made for bopping, dude.
If I got the OLED one, I would definitely bop.
No,
yeah.
Whoa, I don't know what you.
Whoa.
The Matrix just took over you.
Bop it up, dude.
Hell yeah,
He was
bop it up.
popping too hard. is what
Bop,
happened.
bop it up is all we heard, but yeah.
I am back.
Bop,
I hit that bop a little too hard.
Bop it up.
All right, but that's pretty much going to do it for us here on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it to the end, you are a true Triforce champion, and we will see you in
You're a legend.
Hyrule next month.
Hey.
If you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Knife Life Fosk, Knife Life OSC. If you want to find
You
Eric on
find-
the internet,
You can find me as Ricky Blaze.
if you want to find Young Goadington on the internet,
You can find me as at Not Really Human.
if you want to find Vance,
You just can't.
no, not today, not this week. All right. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you're new here. Join the Discord, pop in there and say what's up to us, submit a question to be featured in an episode. Until next time, my name is Oscar.
I'm Eric.
I'm Vance.
Boilo Shoe Rack.
We've been the Podboyz Advance, and we will see you boys next time. Later. Don't do it. I know you want to. Don't do it.
Apple pie. It's not good for you.